Whiteout conditions in Oregon caused a pileup of as many as 30 cars, trucks, and semi-trucks on Interstate 84 on Thursday near Multnomah Falls, officials said. High winds, snow, and ice caused hazardous conditions on roads, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office said in a statement. Deputies responded to several crashes and stalled vehicles across the county, including a multi-vehicle pileup on Interstate 84, according to the Sheriff's Office. Officials initially estimated that more than 100 vehicles were involved in the incident. In an update Thursday, the Sheriff's Office said a further assessment revealed that between 20 to 30 vehicles were involved. Low visibility made it difficult to differentiate initially between vehicles that were involved and vehicles that were only stopped, the Sheriff's Office said in a post on social media. One SUV caught fire in the wreckage, but everyone was able to escape the SUV, according to the Sheriff's Office. There were reports of injuries amid the pileup, and first responders went car to car to check on people, some of whom were stuck in their vehicles. The westbound lanes 3 miles west of Multnomah Falls were closed because of the pileup. It could be a lengthy closure due to weather, the Oregon Department of Transportation said. The ODOT later said the interstate was also closed in both directions between Ontario and Baker City in the eastern part of the state due to visibility under 500 feet from blowing and drifting snow. Multnomah Falls is about 30 miles east of Portland. An SUV caught fire in the pileup on I-84, that's described by deputies as involving more than 100 cars, trucks, and semi-trucks. Everyone was able to get out of the SUV, the Multnomah County Sheriff's Office said. Part of Northeast 238th Drive in Wood Village, Oregon, also part of Multnomah County, was also closed due to slippery conditions and multiple crashes involving more than 20 vehicles, the Sheriff's Office said. The Greater Portland area was under a winter weather advisory and a cold weather advisory on Thursday as forecasters said snow between 2 and 5 inches could fall with wind gusts up to 60 miles per hour in some places. Snow, ice, and freezing rain are likely to continue impacting roads and schools until a widespread warm-up midday Friday across the Willamette Valley, National Weather Service meteorologists said. Temperatures don't appear likely to rise above freezing in a meaningful way until Friday, meaning roads could remain slick Friday morning, said meteorologist Colby Newman. Salem's main arterial roads are mostly clear and are a combination of slushy snowpack breaking up and an increasing amount of wet, bare pavement, said City Public Works spokesperson Courtney Bush.
Slow down, dude. Slow down, dude. Slow down.
Secondary routes and residential roads still are covered in snow with a light crust of ice, Bush said. Roads should continue to improve throughout the morning as temperatures rise, she said. Public Works does not expect to see refreezing overnight for most areas, except in hilly areas in South and West Salem. A full crew will be out through noon and 8 p.m. if needed, Bush said. Light snow is forecast to continue in the Willamette Valley Friday morning until sometime between 9 a.m. and noon, said National Weather Service meteorologist David Bishop. At that point, the precipitation may transition to rain or may simply cut off and temperatures should warm enough to begin some level of a meltout. Today the big question mark is how long it will take to melt out, and honestly that's going to depend on the conditions on the ground at different locations, Bishop said. Some areas will melt out rapidly while others might hang on to snow and ice for a while, and it could refreeze again overnight. Much of the Willamette Valley turned white on Thursday morning as a few inches of snow fell from Eugene to Portland. It was enough that a few people in Salem were even able to explore the city on cross-country skis. In Marion County, the highest amount measured was in South Salem, where 3.5 inches was recorded, while Kaiser saw 2.5 inches and Silverton also got 2 inches. Just to the west, Monmouth saw 2.8 inches of snow, and down south, both Corvallis and Eugene recorded 2 inches. Here's a full list of snowfall totals taken from the National Weather Service spotters from different times of the day. Roads were improving Friday morning but remained unpredictable, Oregon Department of Transportation spokesperson Mindy McCart said at a news conference. If temperatures drop below freezing, she said, it could lead to major ice buildup, creating hazardous driving conditions. Melting snow and ice in some areas are also leading to high water and standing water hazards, she said. If temperatures fall, these could also refreeze. Even as conditions gradually improve this morning again, high water and slick roads remain a serious threat, McCart said. She again urged drivers to slow down and said the biggest mistake ODOT is seeing drivers make is driving faster than conditions allow. We've seen many crashes all across the state yesterday, especially in the Willamette Valley and Portland metro area, she said. Some of those probably could have been avoided if people would drive below the speed limit. The Salem area experienced early morning freezing rain, McCart said, which has created slicker conditions. ODOT crews worked overnight to apply de-icer, salt and sand throughout the Portland metro area, and additional salt is being applied to interstate corridors and throughout the Willamette Valley, she said. Warmer temperatures are expected this weekend, which will help melt remaining snow and ice, but that could lead to standing water and potential flooding, McCart said. She urged drivers to monitor conditions and be prepared for changes throughout the day. Just because conditions are improving for your drive this morning doesn't mean they'll stay that way, McCart said. Portland International Airport continued experiencing delays and cancellations Friday, although the airport remained open and operational. 10 flights scheduled to arrive in Portland Friday were canceled and 45 were delayed, according to the airport's website. 19 flights scheduled to depart Portland Thursday were canceled and 17 were delayed, according to the airport's website. About 250 people were without power in South Salem Friday morning due to 2 Portland General Electric outages. An outage affecting about 140 customers began at about 10 p.m. Thursday night. PGE's outage map said it was caused by an equipment issue and crews were on site. Another outage affecting about 115 people began Friday morning at about 7:30 a.m. The cause was still under investigation, PGE's map said. Interstate 5 appeared snowy Friday morning on ODOT's traffic cameras and had few cars traveling. ODOT's trip check showed the freeway as mostly yellow or orange, typically meaning light or moderate traffic. One crash was causing delays in the northbound lanes about 3 miles north of the intersection with Highway 22. A number of Willamette Valley schools, including Salem Kaiser Public Schools, have announced closures for Friday. Sherritt suspended bus service Friday due to the winter weather conditions in the mid-Willamette Valley. Sherritt said it planned to resume services Saturday. Updates will be provided on Sherritt's service alerts webpage and social media. Salem Public Works spokesperson Courtney Bush said the city's street crews are fully deployed, plowing and sanding the roads. She said they will remain on duty into Friday until roads are clear. Deborah Top, another spokesperson, said the city is plowing and sanding its primary and secondary routes, which can be viewed on its road conditions map. Road closures can also be seen.